Yo, what is up, gamers? Today we are gonna figure out what is the best money making method on Ironman. We're gonna test out every money making method that is available to us and do an hour test for each and figure out what makes the most money. And on top of that, I'll be doing a tier list of all the different money making methods based off factors of money per hour, how much effort it takes to do the method, and how easy it is to get into. So it's not just, oh, this money making method makes the most, so it's obviously the best, because that's not true, as you'll see later in the video. If you do enjoy the video in any way, please consider subscribing, as it does help me out a lot. And if you're new to the channel, I post a bunch of silly Ironman gameplay, I post guides, and I post daily Ironman profile reviews as YouTube shorts. If that's not enough to subscribe, I don't know what is. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, the first money making method we are testing is regular farming. Not pest farming, just farming crops. This is personally my favorite, and it's what I do to get most of my money, because putting on a movie or a show and holding down two buttons is pretty easy, in my opinion. A lot easier than mining and all the other ones. Here's my setup for this. I basically have a max setup: Pest Farming 6, full mossy, full peridot gemstones, full green thumb 5 rooted. Obviously, my melon dicer's looking hot, and I'm gonna be using a pest repellent. I'll also have Philip's Pest Fortune on the whole time. I set a timer for 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes, we're just gonna do it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get farming for exactly an hour and give you the rates. So I'm just gonna get to it. All right, so the hour is up. I had to stop and clear pest one time with the pest repellent on, and that was because of the 4. I probably could have not cleared it, but it's fine. But here's what I got: 9 squash. That's RNG based, so like I'm not gonna even consider that. And usually want to keep squash for a composter for a while. So, but I'll sell it at the end. But I'll also show you without it. So if I sell everything, I'm including mushrooms too in this, I get 16.8 mil. With squash, it is 17.5 mil. So around 17 mil an hour, and that's RNG based, so it could be up and down. So let's just call it 17 mil an hour farming. That's actually really good. I thought it would be more like 15 mil, but I guess Hypermax makes it around 17 to 18 mil. Farming, my favorite way to make money. 17.5 mil an hour for holding 2 buttons is really nice compared to mining, where you have to do a lot more effort. You also work towards milestones if you don't have all the milestones, and visitors, because visitors are really, you need 10,000 to max the XP. So it's a win-win-win-win, because you progress through so many things, first through all the garden. I rate this 10 out of 10. All right, we're starting a tier list for all the money-making methods we're going through. First things first is farming. We just went over. This goes on the easy S. Consistent, easy to get into, because Fermento is easy to get. First thing you do on your profile, Ironman profile, is to get into farming, as it's such a linear progression. You can just progress and get Fermento like instantly if you really wanted to. Good money when it's maxed, and decent money when it's not even maxed. It's, if you don't have a max, hyper max setup like me, you'll make like 14, 15 mil an hour, which is pretty good. So it's an easy peasy S tier. All right, and now we are at the next method, pest farming. Yay! I actually hate pest farming. I never liked pest farming. I thought it was annoying. You're making an AFK method, not AFK. Like, come on, fuck you, Hobbity. Especially with the changes they added that nerf it, where you can't use Dayax anymore. I don't think this is gonna be very good. So this is my setup. I have full biohazard. I'm gonna farm sugarcane because I already have a 2 plot. I don't think this matters too much, but I want to be drinking these 2 potions, and I'll be spraying the plots with plant matter for slugs. I hear slugs is the best because of the RNGs slug pets you can get. I have full equipment with Green Thumb 3, and I'll switch equipment when I kill them. And I have 1 perfect, 1 flawless, and then 3 perfects. So how I'm pest farming? So I'm gonna spawn here. I went on Skytils, changed my keybind to /just wardrobe and /set spawn, both Z, which is my wardrobe bind. So when I switch to wardrobe, I set my spawn. So when I switch to kill the pest, I switch to Fermento, which will set my spawn so I can work back to where I was previously at in the farm. And my pet rules are the following: if you ever want a pest farm, which I don't recommend probably, but I don't know, maybe the rates are crazy. When I equip Fermento, get Headshark. When you equip Biohazard, Slug. There was also a third one where you could do like a fishing rod and have Mushroom Cow at the beginning, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't really know how much extra profit that would be. I don't think it would be too much, but I'm just gonna see how it is. I'm gonna spray the plots with plant matter and get going. So this is gonna be fun. All right, I have the results for the pest farming. I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't look very good, but this is everything. I'm just counting all the crops I randomly got to from the random crops, random pest. So let's see how much this sells for, and that is it. 20 mil an hour. So basically, it's 3 million more than regular farming with not being AFK. I don't like that, but I guess it makes more, so it's worth. Let's rank it on the tier list. Pest farming, I'm gonna put B tier. Here's why. I think it's only 3 mil more than farming, not even 2 mil more, with a lot more effort. But it could be better with a Finnegan, so gotta keep that in consideration. So maybe it's like 25 mil an hour in Finnegan, because I think they nerfed Finnegan, so it's not that good, but still pretty good. That's why I put it on B and not like D or C, because Finnegan, it's still pretty profitable. But pest farming's mid. I don't like pest farming, but if you do, be my guest, bro. They nerfed it to the ground. I think you're just better off farming, because you make like a little bit less with so little effort. All right, now we're getting to the next set of money making methods where it's mining. The issue with these is it's a lot of more prep, because farming, as I mentioned, is a linear progression, which means you could just straight up, if you wanted to, farm for 40 hours, get Fermento instantly, boom, you're good. Mining, it's more different because it takes a lot more time, and you need to fish, you need to do other stuff, you need to do nuke runs, you need to basically progress in every part of the game. Farming, you could just go straight to the top instantly and make like at least 12 mil an hour. Mining, it's a lot different. It's more later game. That's why I always recommend farming. But we're gonna try diamond mining. This is my setup: full glossy mineral, jaded, recomped. This equipment: blazing, gemstone, 3/4 gemstone, hand warmer, Devon's drill. I'll put a jade slot in this. Jasper drill with the goblin element. My tree's looking like this. Basic tree. I'm using Maniac Miner, of course. I'm attuned to Bazaar for the intel for that, and all the basic stuff that anyone who's mining would have. I have it all maxed out, obviously, because powder also takes a while for Ironman now. That's also a big issue with mining too. Mithril powder takes forever to max. You have to do a lot of powder mining, stuff like that. Shut up, Discord. But that's my tree. And then my pet rules are Bal on fishing throw and a gain money XP Scythe. The reason for this, if you don't know, is when I mine, I equip Scythe, and when I have my ultimate ability up, I fishing rod, do my ability so it gets the Bal cooldown, and then it would give me Scythe again, because Bal's perk reduce pickaxe ability cooldowns by 10%. So that's why. I also should mention my pathing, because best way to diamond mine, so I hear, is this vein, keep mining, teleport, keep mining, eat the warp, or just teleport if you don't have eat the warp, keep mining, and then boom. And then go in a cycle like that. That should be infinite with full mineral. And yeah, just sweat that. I'll pop a Flare of Fortune too for the extra fortune. You know what I mean? I'll do this for an hour and let you know the results. And the results are in. Let's sell the diamonds. Boom, 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 boom. We made a whopping just about 31 mil. Pretty good for diamond mining, honestly. I thought it would make less. Also, another thing to note with these money making methods, they're all affected by coal mining fiestas. So all these, I'm doing diamond, gemstone, and gold. All these are doubled in mining fiestas, which is always good. So that's what mining has on farming. That's why mining is always worth, no matter what. Anyway, my rates were actually probably on a low end too, because I downtimed a lot, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have very pet rules on for the beginning, for like the first 20 minutes. I had like fucking monkey pet on, so these rates are probably closer to 32 mil, honestly, which is still really good. So diamond mining's not bad. It kind of surprised me. I never diamond mined before, but let's rate it on the tier list. All right, next thing, diamond mining. I'll rate this solid A tier. I'm thinking putting on an S, but I didn't find any enjoyment in it. I'm gonna be honest. I had more fun pest farming than that, and I hate pest farming. I just don't like the TPing. It's so tiring. It's like gemstone mining, and I despise gemstone mining. It would motivate me if it was like Fiesta and it made 60 mil an hour. That would, yes, I would do 2.5 hours of that, please, for 60 mil. But when I could just watch a movie and like actually pay attention to it, not having to look at my screen and TP everywhere. And also, Mining also, you have to think about all the like prep and setup you have to do. Farming, you can spend probably a fourth of the time getting full fermento and getting like a setup that's 14 mil. Then to get this setup to 30 mil, that takes so much longer. Progressing through mining, getting a 605. I mean, I have Divine's drill, so it's even, my rates were buffed from there too. On paper it looks good because it makes 32 mil an hour, but that setup takes forever to get to. And farming, you can make 12 mil to 14 mil an hour at level 100 Ironman, so you got to keep that in mind. So diamond A, easy A, still really good though. And now the next test is gold. So here's my setup. I have Divine's drill with full equipment. I don't have pendant, but that's okay. I'm wearing full mineral, and I'm using the maniac method miner with blue egg swap. My tree is looking like this. I have a basic tree where I sky mall. I got 50 fortune now, so my rates might be a little bit better, but it's 50 fortune, who cares? I have maniac miner. I have max powder and everything. So yeah, I'll have basically the max setup. I'm gonna get to it, do an hour test, and get back with the results. All right, the hour is complete, and I have the results. I did the no Instamine method, but I heard the Instamine method takes a lot more effort and doesn't even make that much more money, so I don't even think it's worth. And I didn't want to avoid lustrous on my Divine's drill, so yeah. But let's find out. It is a whopping 23.6 mil an hour. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. I probably was bad at it, and I wasn't like, you could probably get up to like 25, 20, even like maybe. I saw someone do a test 30 mil. 24 mil an hour is still decent, and I think it's pretty chill. Probably the next chillest thing next to farming. So I think it's time to rate it. Gold mining is the next thing. I think, honestly, I didn't think I'd do it, but another S tier. I thought farming would be the only S tier, but it's A, affected by coal mining fiestas. So that would be double, which is a really good money making method. And doesn't even take that much effort. I remember gold mining being more cancerous, but it's actually super chill. It's just farming is obviously more chill, but you get like 7-8 mil less. So honestly, gold, pretty good. I prefer farming still, but during a mining fiesta and I need money still, I definitely do gold. But anyway, last one I'm gonna test is gemstone, so let's get into that. All right, my next test is gemstone mining. I'm not excited for this because I hate gemstone mining, but it has to be done. So my setup for this is obviously maxed. Divine, this equipment, no pendant, of course. Divine's drill and Jasper drill with blue egg to swap to. I'm gonna be using Bal with Bejeweled Collar. My tree's looking like this. Mining speed, the main important ones are I'm using front loader, which will buff my rates for the first 2500. So that might inflate rates a little bit, but I gotta give Ruby everything a chance because I know it's gonna be bad. I gotta give Ruby every single edge it can. All the important ones I got, obviously mining master, these ones, this whole row, and I'm using mining speed boost, of course. So I'm gonna get mining. It's gonna be fun. Yay. I also been popping Filet of Fortune for all my tests, of course. Anyway, I'm gonna get to it. All right, the test is finished. This is the rates. Let's see how much this is. Let me deep all my money and sell all this. So Ruby mining has made roughly 29 million per hour. That's with me using the setup I showed you, not sweating. I don't like doing tests where like I have ultra sweat because that's not realistic. Nobody is just for hours on end because you need to do hours of it on end, like hours and hours of this stuff. So averaging it as doing that sweaty bullshit where you're like not downtiming a second, which I wasn't downtiming that hard. It was just, I was like, you know, not like going at like max prestige efficiency. I was doing it pretty good. So like, I'm not like bad over money. 30 mil an hour. It's probably more like towards 30 mil an hour with my setup, which still is kind of bad for how much effort Ruby mining really is. All right, where do we rate Ruby? Ruby, I think is high B tier. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? Because I'm rating this based off not money per hour, but all the factors. Ruby mining need a great setup. All of mining need a great setup for it to be good, which is a lot of hours you have to devote to that skill. Instead, for farming, it's a fraction of the time, and you're already making near the max amount you can. So Diamond mining and ruby make like around the same. I think diamond mining, I enjoy probably diamond mining more than ruby mining. So that's, I'm gonna put diamond mining ahead. Gold mining makes a little bit less than diamond and ruby, but like probably 4 mil. I honestly found gold mining super chill. You just go into Mines of Devon and mining madness with full mineral, and that's all you have to do. You can do that anytime. Diamond mining, you have to do like TPing shit, and it's so annoying because like there's so much movement. All you do is just left click and run around, mine gold. That's what I'm rating it based off. If you enjoy diamond mining, good for you. That's actually better for you because you're making more money. So you can disagree with me on that, but gemstone mining I think is, especially when gemstone mining is more ping dependent, that's why gemstone mining is probably B tier. Last but not least, I have this. If you don't know what this is, I'll just put Arachne. I won't even test Arachne. I'll just rate it because it's not really a thing you can do viably, because unless you have somebody that plays crystals on end, which is like basically boosting, unless you're like leeching, you would only use Arachne early game to buy cookies. That's the only thing I could think of really. Because like, let's say you don't have a farming setup yet. How are you gonna get your first cookie? Maybe just lobby hop on Arachne. Not even a bad idea. You might not have the best time doing it because lobby hopping might take a while, but it's still an option. And it's not like an actual one you should use. It's one of the money making methods that used to be like actually big. When I played, I used it. So I'd rate this just bottom B, honestly. It's not like terrible because you would use it really early game, and it's actually pretty good. So that's the tier list. Farming supremacy on top. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you enjoyed. My tier list is my opinion, so if you disagree, or if you disagree with the rates I did, they could be more, they could be less. If you have the same setup as me and you're making more, I could be skill issuing, but I think I can dictate an average player at the minimum. So these rates should be more accurate than not accurate. Hope you got use out of this, and hopefully maybe you can pick your money making method you want to use for your profile, because you got to pick one for Ironman. You have a lot of money to spend on DA and shit. So thanks for watching, and peace.